Intended, but do you feel the same? Lovers, late at night, I will be right here too. Out of sight, love is under.
It's your girl Imani P from the DMV. You know where I'm at, you know where I be, and welcome to my channel imaniversus, where I talk about music, culture, and more. This is another voiceover while I do my makeup. I'm getting ready to go to a fashion show. I know y'all see that Savage X Fenty. Rihanna sent it to me. Don't hate on me. Anyway, so today I'm going to be talking about Ice Spice and how she is not an industry plant, and I think y'all throw words around, so let's get started.
I'd rather we just skip the formalities.
So if you don't know who Ice Spice is, she's an American rapper from the Bronx, New York. Her claim to fame is her 2022 song, Munch, that became a viral sensation literally last year. It hasn't even been a full year since she's been out. She has done so much, and it's just crazy to me, you know? But you know, that's, you know, when you light skin, you can get stuff done. Let's stop. Don't act. Anyway. So this video is basically about Ice Spice being an industry plant. I always see online, like on Twitter, when I was on Twitter, or just see people on YouTube, you know, making accusations and claims that she's an industry plant. And I've done a video about industry plants about 2 years ago, and I'll put in a clip on what an industry plant is when I made that video. And I'll also read you guys the definition because the audio in that video is terrible, and that's when I was first starting out. So let me put in the clip.
And let me tell you a little bit something about her. So with industry plant, the definition I looked up online because I do my young notes, is an artist who has a major / indie label backing their movement, but presents themselves as like homegrown and like a startup like artist. Like they did everything by themselves to make like a pseudo organic following. Now we know a lot, we can all think of many artists that are like that, and I'll mention some in a little bit.
So an industry plant is an artist who has a major / indie label backing their movement, but proceeds and presents themselves, as a homegrown talent, and a label creates a pseudo-organic following. Now, according to that definition, Ice Spice is not an industry plant. In my opinion, Ice Spice is just well connected, and she made the right move by meeting her producer, Riot USA. So let's get into who he is and who he is to her. So Riot USA is actually a friend of hers from school. They grew up together, I think in like high school or something. He is a singer and producer and a songwriter from the Bronx, New York, and he's also the son of the Hot 97's DJ Enough. So she has a really good connection there. She has Riot USA, his father. From there, you could probably do anything, you know what I mean? From there, she has been making music, I think since 2020, from the interviews I've saw her talk about, you know, her journey into music. She's been making music since 2020. Riot USA has been her producer, probably helped her write some things, get her comfortable in the studio. Bada boom, bada bam. Did a couple music videos, posting on TikTok because I don't know if y'all seen Ice Spice, but she has the, what do you call it? The look that the industry likes, the look that the world likes, you know? Fair skin, big boudoir, and sex appeal, you know? And she has a relatively decent personality from what I've seen online, you know? And she's a cute girl just in general. Just features are cute, you know? She just seems like a cute girl. So you combine all that together and you get an Ice Spice who has done so much in the last year of just having her hit song Munch. And Munch, I think I did a video about Munch as well. I'll put a clip of that in here as well.
I don't think that for her specifically, you know, she's taking her moment and she's running, which is awesome. I do think people are hating on her unnecessarily, but her as an artist, she needs to get better at writing raps, or she needs a ghostwriter.
Munch is not that good of a song. In my opinion, Ice Spice, her music's not that good. I don't really bump her songs or anything. I think the song she did with Pink Pantheress was really fun and really cute. I still wouldn't bump that song. But I just like her persona in general. If she stopped doing music today and was just like an IG girl and did like maybe YouTube or like vlogs or something, I would be fine, because she seems like a cool chick. Just in general, she seems like a cool chick. She seems like somebody that I would hang out with if she wasn't famous, you know what I mean? To pick apart the definition of an industry plant more, Ice Spice does have a label backing. She is signed to Capitol Records, and 10K Projects. Now, I'm not sure who 10K Projects is. Don't know too much about them, but we all know who Capitol Records is. Ice Spice does have a major label backing. That kind of goes with the definition of an industry plant, but she signed to them after the fact. It wasn't like she was signed to them from the jump, because Ice Spice just got signed maybe 4 or 5 months ago. She's not signed to Nicki Minaj either. I know that people were saying that online when they dropped the Princess Diana song, but that's not true. I think they just put that out there to like have more conversation about them two and their song and their relationship together. But I would not put it past Nicki Minaj to give Ice Spice guidance, at least as a artist and being young and starting out, you know what I mean? The other point I want to make about Ice Spice too, and her come up as well, is that she doesn't come off as that she's homegrown or organic. She talks about all the time how she manifested this, how she's been wanting this, how she's been working towards it. Now, some of y'all might say she hasn't worked hard towards it, whatever the case may be, but she has put some type of years in towards getting to the point where she's at now. So she does talk about that. In the definition, they say that the artist likes to act like they're, they got it from the bottom, blah, blah, blah. She doesn't act like that. She literally says in interviews, I manifested this. I've been hoping for this. I knew this was going to happen. Yeah, you can just tell Ice Spice is one of those anomalies that you see like once a year. You'll see like a girl just come out of nowhere from social media, from people hating on her song to eventually loving it and being catapulted everywhere and shown literally everywhere, at the Met Gala Awards, on Vogue, all of it. All of these industry people want to wrap their arms around her, all of it. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I do think it does put a damper on like music sometimes when you put untalented people in places, but you need a balance of untalented people and talented people, because not everything can be super talented and not everything can be super untalented. There's gotta be a balance, balance with everything, y'all. That's just the key to life. Be balanced with everything. Imani's 2 cents. So yeah, that's all I really had to say about Ice Spice and that topic. I don't think she's an industry plant. I really think she just got lucky. She has the look already, and she kind of just got out of nowhere. Manifestation is real, prayer is real, you know what I mean? I also do want to talk about just a conversation I saw like maybe a couple months ago, and I talked about it on my TikTok. When people like throw the word industry plant out, because industry plant is not like a real definition. It's more of like those definitions people threw online and kind of put some merit under it. But I think people put industry plants out on different artists that they're not industry plants. Their label is just doing their job. Like, Ice Spice is signed to a label now and they're just doing their job. Before, Ice Spice was just a regular chick making music on TikTok and got popular off of it. I think nowadays it's just her label doing her job. No industry plant there. I did put a couple examples on my video about industry plants. If you guys ever want to watch it, I'll put a link below. But yeah, I don't think she's an industry plant. I don't think you all should think that she's an industry plant. If you do, let me know why you think she's an industry plant in the comments below. If y'all have any other information. There's not much about Ice Spice online because she doesn't talk much. But I think the more and more... Sorry, y'all. I be at work. Anyway, I think the more and more she does interviews and talk online, the more and more we'll get to know about Ice Spice and what her personality is. But I also think it's good that she doesn't talk much and she's pretty quiet, because when y'all, like the artists and like actors and all, when the entertainers start talking is when people start getting turned off. So she should be as quiet as possible, you know what I mean? Yeah, I think that's it. This is my look. I'm gonna go to the fashion show It wasn't very much of a fashion show, but it was a cool time. Yeah, make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe to this channel and this video.
Standing, get it right. What I need from you is everlasting. Lovers at night, I might regret the day. What's it worth? Yeah, can't keep on no more, especially when I'm sober. I want